I am holding a Hogworkz skid plate and chassis protector. I strongly suggest everybody with a 23.5 or newer touring model with the new fairing redesign, get this on your bike. It protects some real key components. If you don't, it could leave you stranded. Welcome back, Bikeaholics. Ryan Urlacher here, lawabidingbiker.com. Always thank you. That's right, you, for checking back in. So this is a really nice skid plate and chassis protector from Hogworkz, who makes just high quality stuff. This is available in the Law Abiding Biker store. I'll link to it in the description below, aluminum color or black. But the question is, why do you want to put this on your touring model? So if you look at your touring model underneath from either side, you're going to see the two lowest frame rails. Protruding below that is a bundle of wires, kind of towards the right side, close to your radiator. And then on the left side is an exposed radiator hose. And I know a lot of you are like, well, I'm never gonna ride off-road or anywhere in the street. I'm gonna ride real careful. Well, let me tell you, things happen. We've had experiences where one of the guys we ride with hit a board in the road and screwed up his rim and tire. That can put you out of service, especially if you're 5 states away or whatever. I don't want to be stranded over a 2x4 kicking up and hitting those critical components underneath there. This skid plate, you would just hear a ding, like an adventure bike, and you would ride on. Also, maybe you go over a speed bump, a curb, pop a little bit, hitting that radiator line or those wires could leave you stranded. Also, yes, we do actually ride these bikes, on gravel roads and things like that. Last year in Death Valley, we rode Mule Canyon Road and just rocks kicking up and things like that. Or you go over something a little jagged. Again, having the skid plate, you ride on, but without it, you could be leaking radiator fluid or have an electrical problem. So I just strongly suggest it's a very reasonably priced and it's a really easy install. We are going to show you that in this video. Now again, 23.5, so your CVOs, and then 24 to present bikes, this fits. And again, the fitment is for the bikes with the new fairing redesign. When you go to the products in the Law Abiding Biker store, just make sure you double check the fitment tab so you're assured it will fit your ride. All right, with that said, let's get wrenching. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell icon. Every time there's a hit another biker joins the revolution, we'd love to have you be part of it. First thing we're gonna do is move in. There's a bolt right here, right in front of the Jiffy stand. And he's going to start backing that out. That is a 5/16 hex head, and just broke that loose, and he will back this guy all the way out. And again, he'll take that all the way out for now. And moving over to the right side, just behind the main floorboard support, is this guy down here. He'll be working on that one, and it is the same size, 5/16 hex head. And he'll back this one all the way out too. Now he's going to go ahead and take the radiator fairing here. It's got a couple pegs and rubber grommets, and he's got to pop this forward here, and he'll pop it out like so. You got the bottom pop there, and just working on popping the top here. And got that. That should give us the access we need. And the reason we pop that is he's pointing at it right up in there. That is the other bolt that we're going to have to back out here. Why work in a dark area like that? Get some light action here. This is our FLEXIT 6.5. Highly recommend it. There's a reason we brought it to the Law Abiding Biker store for your shop, for working on your bike. Unbelievable. I did a full video, but I'll link to it in the description below. But just essentially, a really light flashlight, double swivel clip for putting on thick stuff. You've got a magnet on the bottom. You've also got a clip where you can hang this guy. The best part is it's flex, so you can flex it, twist it, it holds right where you left it. And let me tell you, a bunch of different modes, and it is super bright, of course, on its brightest mode. But again, that's the FLEXIT 6.5 flashlight. Make sure you don't get one of the knockoffs. Get it from the Law Abiding Biker store. So I'll place this guy right here for lurch. And he's gonna move in on that bolt. That's a 5/32 hex head that he's working on there. He'll back that guy out. All right, and then so on the larger bolts here that we took out, a little blue Loctite before we put them back in. All right, so we're gonna go in with the skid plate. But again, the reason we're doing this, if you look up in there, you've got the frame rails, and then you've got the tubes that start going up, of course. But all this in between that and the radiator is just a really large exposed area with low hanging components. Again, wiring, radiator hose, just critical stuff. And this is gonna put that plate and protect all of it here. Super easy. And if you appreciate this free tutorial video and all the videos we put out on the channel to help as many bikers as we can worldwide, you can support us by shopping right in the law-abiding biker store. We are just a bootstrap company of bikers trying to help as many bikers as we can worldwide. We appreciate every customer. We'll definitely take care of you. Don't forget, if you're not a Washington State resident, no tax and free shipping on orders over $100. Thanks for considering shopping in our store. So you can see how the plate goes in. Over here, on the right side, we took out 2 bolts that we're gonna replace. And then on the other side, the left side, that would be you just got the 1 bolt. So get it positioned this way, and he's gonna go ahead and work this guy up into place here. And he's got that lined up. He's gonna take the bigger bolt there, the rear one on the right side here, and he's just gonna get that finger started. And moving on up, he'll go ahead and get that second bolt up near the front there, finger started too. Before he tightens anything down, he'll want to go to the other side and we'll get that one lined up. Reminder, blue Loctite on the large ones here. You can go ahead and grab the skid plate, and again, there's that bolt we took out just in front of the Jiffy stand. Got that hole lined up, and he'll go ahead and go in with the bolt there. All right, going back in with this 5/16 hex head here, and we're just gonna get these snug down, and then we will torque them to final value. All right, and don't forget your front one there. He's just snugging that guy down, and we'll also torque that to final value in a minute. All right, he's just setting up his torque wrench there. We love these torque wrenches. We've been using them for many years. They come in a kit, 2 different sizes. They're digital, of course. They also give a nice audible signal. I'll link to them in the description below. Tried and trusted right here in the Law-Abiding Biker shop. And he'll go on with that guy, and 42 to 48 foot-pounds. You can hear the audible signal there. And looks like he hit it. And moving right around to the other side, same thing, 42 to 48 foot-pounds on your torque wrench. Good to go. And don't forget to torque that front one, and that calls for 70 to 85 inch-pounds. All right, from here, just don't forget to line the studs up with the rubber grommets on the back side of that radiator plastic fairing piece, and get it all popped back into place. All right, and it is officially installed, and you can see up in there just how good a job it does at protecting all those critical components we talked about earlier, and that is what it looks like final install.